Blue Roads coming at you. My other channel, Mr. Blue Roads, is on notice for a few months, so I'm uploading over on MBR Mr. Blue Roads. I'm in my 96 Dodge van, Ram 2500. I'm gonna get out driving about 50 miles. I lost a sale today because of the oil pressure gauge. Some guy wanted it. Here's what happened. I put it on eBay. I had no idea. I had already sold. You only get to sell 6 cars on eBay for free per year. I didn't know all this. And then you have to pay $50 a week. So by the time I got around to the van, I was on my last week, so I only had 1 week. And I was dumb enough to announce that in my ad. And I asked $1,900 for the truck, and I got $1,900 bid. 3 people bid. It went up to $2,050. But the asshole that put it up to $2,050 never showed up or contacted or nothing. And when I looked at his channel, it was created the day of the sale. So some asshole got on there and blew my sale. For all I know, it's one of the guys that was bidding on it. I don't have any idea, because how would I know? But see, the oil pressure gauge is not working. When I bought my 56 Cadillac, the oil light came on and I panicked. It was the oil sending unit. It was like 20 bucks. And that's what's wrong with this truck, other than it won't shift into high. But I drove it a while ago and it shifted into high. So I may just put it back in business, but I got to figure out why it's doing that. But anyway, this man sent his daughter out here and she said, no, don't buy it because of oil pressure gauge. Now there it goes acting up again. See, there it goes moving. It keeps moving around. It's the damn oil sending unit. If it had an oil pressure gauge on it, which I should have put one on here, but where would you put it? You know, there ain't nowhere to put it, really. I guess I don't want to bore a hole in the dash. I never do that on a plastic dash anyway. So it's going to cost me. I got to go buy some gas, drive it around here. She said there was smoke coming out of the engine. There's no smoke coming out of the engine. Right now I got my camera plugged on a damn drop cord because I let the battery go dead at the gig last night. So I would be out there when I crunk it up on battery, but I'm running it on DC power here, converted. Well, let's go buy some gas. If I can get out of here, there's no room to turn around over here. I got cars in my way. That Oldsmobile's over here. I'm just going to have to back across the bridge. Y'all just bear with me here. I'm just going to back trying to turn around over here. It's too hard to do. It's hard to back across this bridge too, though. Turning spot. Got all the curtains closed in here. Look back off in a big hole. Watch out.
Sun don't shine, the moon don't move. The tides to watch me glue.
Of course,
So unforgiving.
would have took them for a ride, but nobody asked to go anywhere.
Been a long time crossing a bridge of sight.
Okay, shift's fine. They start off in low. You gotta manually shift through the gears. See, I'm in low. Of course, I can't run the camera and shift, but I'm gonna go ahead and go up the hill in low. Then I'm gonna go buy some expensive gasoline. I always run premium, always. Even when I'm broke, I run premium. Vehicle leaks nothing. I don't know if I can hold the camera and shift it. I'll try. First thing I ought to do is go to the liquor store. I think I will. Before they close, it is Sunday.
When you're driving down my
And it always passes a mission.
don't give Johnny Walker a ride. Jack Black is right by your
Day up,
side.
but I took it right there.
You better rest of all driving while blind.
The guy I bought it from was in a country band, and he played the drums. I thought, alright, I found me a 'cause he was a big old boy. And them big boys can usually play drums better than them little guys. Seems like they just hit harder. But he was not interested at all. He was getting out of the business. He's got a son and a wife. He was done. Sure you got it. They want to be with that. I keep all the bands and Fireball down there. Alright, what next? Go get some fuel. We're running low on fuel. There goes that. There it went. It blinked. It blinked red. There it goes. See there? Okay, brothers, tell me what that is. Y'all think that's serious? Or is that just the gauge? Like I said, it's been doing it for 3 years. The first time it happened, me and Bella on our way to Bodocs, I freaked out. It was a hot summer and I was stuck in traffic with 2 air conditioners running in here. I freaked out. I turned the truck off immediately, got out, checked the oil, had oil, there's no oil gone. And I had to go on. And over the time, I've checked it many times. I've never lost any oil. Don't use no oil, and the engine don't smoke. There might have been some debris or something. Maybe there was some leaves or something. Now, if I can shift, let me see if I can shift it and hold the damn camera. Second. I was already in second. There we are. We're in third. Put the windows up. Damn, I don't really want to drive it 50 miles and it's not going into high gear. I don't think I will. I ain't going to. I'm just going to go get some gas. Screw it. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. But I do need to drive it because when I started having the problem of it not going into high gear, I took it over here to AMCO just to see, and immediately they start hollering transmission because that's what they do. But first they want to sell you everything else it could be. So they start off, oh well, the engine control module light is coming on or whatever. So I thought, oh great, engine control module. I went and bought one of them. It wasn't cheap. And I bought the one from the wrong van. I thought this was a 95. Let me turn the air on. I'm burning up in here. It was a 95. No, I thought it was a 95. It was a 96, so I had to send it back and get another. I got another and put it on. Didn't make no difference. Really, I shouldn't be driving this far. But what I'm trying to say is, Daryl, the singing mechanic, told me you got to drive these things 50 miles to reset the damn ECM module. Well, I'm changing my mind. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about not going into high gear. It went in earlier. I should turn around. It looks like I'm going to get some fuel. If it only would have shifted into high gear, but it didn't. It did while ago, so I don't know what that can be. First it will, then it won't. It's like, does she or doesn't she, you know? Oh well, looks like I'm stuck with it until I can fix the damn transmission. And once I fix that, I ain't selling it. I would turn around now because I don't like the way it feels at 45. I don't want to do it. There's the law. There's somebody's mattress, probably Shine. That's a hell of a place to throw your mattress, man. Seemed like you could do a little better than that. You know, I'm just gonna turn around and go back. I ain't gonna drive this truck 50 miles in third gear. That'd be stupid. I'm not doing it. But look at the oil pressure gauge. See, it goes haywire. The man was willing to take a chance on the transmission, but not the oil gauge. And his daughter told him the engine was smoking. The engine is not smoking. Never has. I don't know where she saw that. So I gotta downshift again and make this turn. I'm just going home. Ain't no way I'm driving this summit 50 miles like this. That's why I hadn't drove it. It's just been sitting there. What's the oil pressure gauge doing now? I got the air conditioning on. I'm in low gear. Gotta make a U-turn. I'm not driving this summit 50 miles for that. I would have drove it to his house though. Really, I would tow it anyway if it was me. I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I drove it around a while ago and it shifted. It didn't shift this time. I wish it would have. It did. If it went into high gear, I'd just keep trucking, but it didn't go into high. So what would cause that to go into high sometimes and not other times? Couldn't tell you. Any stains or anything in this truck? I did none of them. The guy I got it from was a big slob, apparently. I've done nothing but take care of this truck because it's taken me all over the place. I have an entire band of people with a female I have to haul around. So I have to make sure everything's good, and I keep AAA and all that. I try to keep 2 vans so you don't miss any gigs. There's a trailer over there, I never saw that before. Yeah, I'd be stupid to drive at 50 miles. Look like I'm going not even 50, but that's as hard as I would push it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna get Daryl over here to adjust the bands on it. I'm gonna try that, because you never know if it's that or a shifting solenoid. Even if it's a shifting solenoid, I've seen people replace those. It's not that big a deal. Drop the pan off, and there's a whole assembly up there. It all comes off in that assembly. You replace that solenoid, and it's just not that big a deal. Talking to somebody that has no time. Oh well. So much. My other van has a high roof on it, which is good and bad. I stack my equipment up higher. I got more room. I haul more stuff in. Drinks more gas, it's heavier, and the wind hits on that thing. So apparently you're already in second before you do anything, seems like. I get all the way down to low here. Remember, I got the air right. I'm trying to keep the camera on the oil pressure gauge, but I can't. I don't want to get hit here. Alright. Second, but it's like it's already in second. Drive. Come on, baby, shift one more time. Oil pressure gauge is gone. It's gone. I don't understand it. Let me turn the air off and see if it comes back up. But it didn't shift. all for nothing. Looks like the job for the singing mechanic, I guess. And then I'll wind up keeping somebody walking down the road there. Like the people in the woods got thrown out of the woods. People that lived over in the woods, they got thrown out. Oh well. Like I say, I got screwed on eBay. Somebody bought it. Then somebody bid it up. And then the last person that ran it up to $2,050 was a fake or a phony for some reason. I think it was one of the bidders that wanted to knock somebody out. That's what I think, so they could come get it to sell. Because they knew I only had, it was my last week to sell. Because I was dumb enough to write that in there. But what do I know? I don't sell many cars. The other car I ran 6 times was the same car 5 times, and it never sold. I still got it. Oh well, I guess I'll take it back to the house and park it. What a lot of trouble. Wasted my whole day. There's the gauge right there. I don't know why. No reason for it to be on. I'll pop the hood and get out and look. Well, maybe the camera will keep running. Maybe it charged up some. I'm gonna have to make an edit here. Hold on. I had to unplug the camera because the wire won't reach out there. How much battery have I got? I ain't got much. I better hurry up. I want to see the smoke. They said it was coming out the engine, but it's not. My advice, never let a woman tell you how to do your business. That's a big mistake. Never do that. Uh-oh, well, that's air conditioning condensation. Where's the smoke? There's no smoke. There's never been any smoke. He said she was a motorcycle mechanic, so I guess she would know all about this van. No smoke. Nowhere. Wish I could go rev it up, but I can't. Nothing. Never leaked nothing. Won't go into high gear. Oil pressure gauge is fucked up. I was willing to give him a good deal on it too. Found out a camera battery. Where's the smoke? About to run out of camera batteries. Well, I didn't have the wire plugged in. Oil pressure gauge is back to here. No smoke coming out of the engine, never was. Oil pressure gauge is fucked up. It's not shifting into high. Never listen to a woman. That's all I can tell you. Only listen to women for women things, women that women have intuition on. Don't ever listen to them for mechanics or your business. Don't ever listen to them, because they will steer you wrong. It says in the Bible, don't listen to them. And that's what I go by. It says in the Bible, don't listen to them. And that's the truth. Here's how you succeed. Whenever a woman tells you to do something, you do the opposite, and you'll be right on the money. I don't care usually what it is, unless it's a crazy woman. Then you don't listen to her under any conditions. But if my mother was to, and I'm not knocking my mother, but if she was to, any advice she gives me, it's always been the opposite that I should have followed. And all the advice my father gave me was always right on the money. Oh well, I didn't go but 5 miles. I said I'd go 50. but I'm not doing it because if it was in high gear, I'd go everywhere. And it went into high gear a while ago, so that's why I said I'd do the 50 miles, but it didn't go this time. So I don't know, that sounds like an electrical issue to me. And it's funny, when I took it to AMCO, and that guy fooled with the ECM module, when I left, it was shifting. So I thought the guy must have fixed it, not meaning to, and I was so happy. I drove past the AMCO, I just kept circling it, blowing the horn, waving at him, going as fast as I could go, because it was shifting. I came home and parked it, and I got in a few days later and it didn't shift. Oh well, that's about all I can do. I'm sweating out here.
Don't let your deal go down.
Alrighty.
Don't let your
don't
deal
get
go
caught
down.
letting your oil pressure gauge screw you up. And don't get caught listening to a woman's mechanical advice. And fucking four. I don't know why it goes down when I rev it up. That's what scared him. She told him that, and that scared him. I don't understand that.
She was standing in the door.
We know we have oil and we know everything works. And it's been doing it for years. Of course, the gauge has changed over the years. You know, it's gotten worse.
Don't let your deal go down.
First, I think it was just a light come on.
Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. From last old dollar's gone.
I know Sean Connery regrets this conversation.
Okay, you did an interview in which you said, not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't.
No. Not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it.
Or what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
By the way, Sean Connery has been married to Micheline for 31 years, and we have not heard a single complaint.